Hi, welcome back to Public Art Fun Facts. I'm LeAnn, one of the public art staff members here for the city, and today we're going to talk about elemental sequence. But before we get into that, let me tell you a little story about dirt. When we begin to plan the installation of a new public art piece, one of the things the public art program has to do is take a soil sample. This sample tells us a number of things, from whether there might be historical artifacts buried in the ground, to whether the dirt is strong enough to hold the weight of the new sculpture. Different compositions of soil can make or break a location for specific public art pieces. So how does this relate to elemental sequence? Well, when we started the project, the original plan was to put the sculpture here at Woodbridge Park. Unfortunately, when we did our soil sample, we found that the composition of the soil here wasn't strong enough to hold up all of that concrete. But we really liked Dann Nardi's design, and so we decided to hunt for a new location. Dan drove around with various city staff members to look at a number of alternate locations before settling on AmberGlen Park as its final spot. Both Dan and city staff really liked this location because the sculpture played nicely with existing elements already in the park, including the stairs and the large trees surrounding the area. They also felt the spot encouraged interaction and inspired exploration of the piece. Nardi's hope was that the community would enjoy interacting with elemental sequence in a bunch of different ways. He said one of his primary concerns when creating a piece is how to shape a work so that it maintains both a physical presence and a visual appeal, a work that invites contemplation, personal interpretation, and interaction through the virtue of its form and composition. The artist, who is based out of Normal, Illinois, had never been to Oregon before. He was inspired by the area's rolling hills, towering trees, and flowing waterways. Taking inspiration from the Hillsboro landscape, Nardi built these vertical pillars that cast shadows that change throughout the day. These pillars are meant to resemble the trees and hills of the area. The curving benches in the center of the installation are meant to evoke the flow of water in creeks and streams. To create this piece, Nardi mixed small batches of custom-tinted concrete to layer into wooden forms. Nardi has been using this building process for over 40 years. His process was inspired by watching construction sites and how buildings take form over time. To create this piece in particular, Nardi built over 200 wood and plexiglass forms to be used during the casting process. It took 7 weeks to build the entire sculpture. One of the most unique aspects of Dan's creation process is his use of small batches of custom concrete. Within these batches, Dan would mix varying colors of cool light blue and gray hues. By mixing these colors, Nardi hoped that his piece would reflect the qualities of natural stone. One of the other unique aspects of this sculpture is how it brought the community together in many different ways. New Vision Dance, a local dance company based in the AmberGlen area, choreographed and performed a dance specifically for the dedication of the sculpture. Nardi said it was the first time he had experienced a collaborative performance with one of his pieces before. Not only that, but a local woodworking artist, Martin Conley, recycled Nardi's wooden forms into a new sculpture outside of the Golden Roads Art Studio. Nardi was excited to see his tools reused in such a unique way, and city staff were happy to create the connection. On that note, I leave you with a question and a challenge. What public art piece have you seen that inspires you? Take that inspiration and create something new. Leave us a comment below and tell us what you come up with. We're always interested to hear what creative things our community is doing. Until next time, bye.